Hello again. My wrist and forearm video seemed to be pretty well received, and I got a few requests to do a low back stiffness movement intervention exercise. So I'm very excited about this one because who isn't plagued by lower back stiffness at some point during the day or life, right? All right, so we're gonna start off with a little self massage. Now, again, I will just make sure you all know that remember, the rule is all gain, no pain. So if any part of this movement feels awkward or weird or painful or not fun to do, then don't do it. This movement should feel awesome the whole time. If it doesn't feel awesome, then please message me, tell me what you're experiencing, and I'll see what I can do to help you troubleshoot. So the other rules are always move, never hold a pose, and always resist. Never rest into a stretch. All right, so let's begin with a little self-massage for the lower back. So when I say lower back, that can mean a few things. The one that I'm specifically talking about is your lumbars, right here at your natural waistline, not so much down here at the hip, okay? So this intervention that I'm going to teach you is going to address this space. So for a little self-massage, hopefully you can still see me and hear me. You're just going to put your hands on your waistline, and this is going to be that space right below your 12th rib and right above your iliac crest, your hips. And then you're just going to kind of dig your thumbs into a space that feels like a juicy trigger point, and y'all know where that's going to be, okay? There's no hunting around. Some of you might not have this trigger point. That's okay. But if you find one, just put your thumb there, and I'll show you what that looks like from behind there, just like that. And you only want to press as hard as you would need to just turn that pain off. Do not press any further. Okay, so start out just kind of touching and then gently sink your thumbs in, and once that pain turns off, that's where you stop and you hold that. Now standing in place, just alternate by lifting up one foot at a time off the floor, as if somebody's just trying to slip a piece of paper under your foot is far enough, and just march in place. If you don't feel anything beneficial here, you could also change up how you're moving your feet. You can just lift the heels up off the ground. That changes it a little bit. If you start to feel that pain kind of come back, then press just a little bit harder to see if you can turn it off. You can move just your toes up and down off the ground, like that. Otherwise, just march in place. So once you've done this back and forth for a couple minutes, however long you feel you need, then rest and come down to your mat. Now this movement you can do standing up, or kneeling down. The one I'm going to show you is kneeling down. If this is not possible for you to do, and you want me to show you a modification, please message me and let me know, and I would be happy to do so. So first of all, you're going to take the side that you want to work on the most. For me, it's my right. Take your right hand, palm facing the neck. So you want your palm to land on the back of your neck as far down as you can comfortably manage. All right, so don't strain to get there. Take your left hand and place the palm on the back of the elbow. Now, if you have a shoulder injury or something like that, don't do this. Again, nothing should feel harmful at all, should feel beneficial. So place the palm of your hand on the back of your elbow and press gently your palm into your elbow. Now you're going to feel a very slight resistance or contraction down your rib cage on this side. If you were to slip and lose your grip, you might do this. Okay, so since my right elbow is pointing up, I'm going to let my eyes look at my left knee, and that's where I'm going to aim. And I just pick myself up out of my waist, and that's going to press my shins gently into the floor. I'm going to tuck my tailbone under, and that's going to start the rounding of my spine. And then just like there's a beach ball on my lap, I'm going to round my arm. I'm going to round over that beach ball so that I don't push it off of my lap. And I'm going to go all the way down to my knee, or as far as I can comfortably manage. You don't have to go the whole way. You're just going to go as far as you can. So pressing your shins into the floor, tucking your tailbone, and aiming your elbow towards that knee, but you're also pressing your elbow into your palm and your palm into your elbow at the same time. Now, once you're down as far as you want to go, you're going to pick up your hand with your elbow. Your hand is weighing your elbow down, and you're going to come back up to upright and lift up out of your waist. And you're just going to repeat that back and forth. Another thing that I like to visualize is that my hand that's hanging on my elbow is a little kitty in a tree, and I'm the tree, and I'm lowering that kitty to the ground. And then once I get to the space I want to be, I'm going to pick that kitty back up and put him back in my tree. So your hand is a little kitty, your elbow is a tree branch, your elbow is holding that little kitty up so he doesn't fall. Press your shins into the earth, tuck your tailbone, and round your spine down to gently place that baby kitty on the floor. But once you get to the floor, you're kind of saying, psych, and you're bringing him back up and putting that baby kitty back in your tree. And then you just repeat to the other side. So I'm going to show you a side view. Maybe it will be helpful, beneficial, kind of a side back view. So again, palm of your hand on the back of your neck as far down as you can comfortably manage. Place your other palm on the back side of your elbow. Press your elbow into your palm into your elbow. Look at your opposite side knee and press your shins into the earth. Tuck your tailbone and round down forward, aiming towards your knee as if you have a beach ball on your lap that you are curling over. And press your elbow into your palm to pick you back up. This would be a good time for an exhale, and this would be a great time for an inhale. So always remember to breathe. You're going to feel like this is a stretch and a workout at the same time. And then it would be really fun if you did that successfully and it felt great. Then come back to standing, put your thumbs back where they were, and feel that space again. Does it feel better? Mine does. All right, so again, tell me what you thought in the comments. Let me know if I can adjust anything for you or if you have any special requests for some awesome movement snacks. Thanks again.